Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen, and this is a timeless reading from Spirit. Before we get started, Scorpio, I do want to let you know that yes, my calendar is now open for personal readings. So if you would like to hear directly from your angels, guides, and ancestors, click on the link in the description box. It's going to take you to my booking site. Click book now, and then all the different readings and Reiki sessions that I offer will be right there for you. All right, so let's get into this. Divine Source Creator, what does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? What is the overall energy for Scorpio, please? Show us clearly for Scorpio. That is too many. There's like 4 cards there. All right, what do we have for Scorpio, please? Show us clearly. What is the overall energy for Scorpio's reading? Show us clearly. What is the overall energy for Scorpio's reading, please? Show us clearly. What is the overall energy for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you. All right, Scorpio. We have forgiveness. I love this. I know, Scorpio. A lot of you are like, never want to forgive a situation or a person or yourself. And I get it. I mean, I do. Sometimes we want to harbor, I don't know, bad feelings because someone hurt us. You know, I always say anger is really just hurt in disguise. However, the divine is asking you to forgive a situation, to forgive a person, to forgive yourself, right? There are things in our past that we're not so proud of sometimes, but it's okay. These were all lessons. And the big thing about forgiveness that some people understand, but some people aren't quite there yet, is that it's not for the other person. It's not necessarily for the situation. It is for you. Because when you forgive, you're not saying what happened was okay. Okay, that's not what we're saying. We're not saying, hey, you hurt me and it's okay. No, but it is a way for you to give forgiveness to set yourself free. It does. It sets you free. And I don't mind sharing my own life. It helps if it helps you resonate with it. I grew up with a emotionally, verbally abusive alcoholic mother who really, it was not a great way to grow up, right? However, there came a point where, yes, I left the situation. I took care of her all the way into my 20s. And then I was so fed up with the situation that I stopped communication. Basically, I kicked her out of my house. She was living in my place at the time. And didn't communicate with her for years, but still had that hurt, still had all of that inside me. And as I grew spiritually and I grew up into my spirituality and being able to forgive, I did forgive her. I didn't say everything was okay. And for me, because it was getting towards the end of her life and I knew it, I did do it, verbally, spoke with her. You don't have to do that. You can just forgive in your heart. And it changed my life dramatically. It made it much better. So again, I'm not saying people didn't do you wrong, Scorpio. People have done you wrong. But if this is other people, forgive it. Like it could be an ex, it could be a parent, it could be somebody firing you from a job. But once you forgive, it opens up the doors to your freedom. And that's especially true if you're forgiving yourself, right? For your past. There are a lot of people who have gone through a lot of things. And if they don't forgive themselves, right? If, you're an addict and you are now clean, you have to forgive yourself for the past actions. Because forgiveness will set you free. All right, Scorpio? I know that's a big message, but it's like one of the most powerful messages that ever come through for me as a reader is when forgiveness comes through. It's like, it's time. Show us clearly. Also, Scorpio, don't forget to check out your other placements, your moon, your rising, your Venus. So if you are, a Capricorn rising, check out that reading. And I'm so sorry for this. This is like one of my oldest decks and favorite decks. I've had it for a million years and can't quite give it up yet. I love it too much. It speaks to me too much. But it's hard to shuffle. It's getting to that point. Thank you. So our first card out is the Sun. Do you want the Sun? Do you want a fresh new beginning? Do you want to look at the world like anything is possible through the eyes of a child? Do you want bliss in your heart? Do you want health of mentality, health of the physical, health of finances, health of a loving relationship? If these are the things you desire, you got to do the forgiveness. Once you do, and I know from experience, I just told you, once you do, the whole world lights up again. I'm telling you, it's time. It's time to set yourself free. Yeah, look at this. There is the offer of love. Love, for that person that hurt you. Love for the, person who fired you. Love for self. Love for a situation. That is you. That is your energy being very forgiving. That doesn't necessarily mean you're letting people back into your life. It doesn't even mean that you're even verbally saying it to them. But in your heart, you're saying, okay, I forgive. And I'm telling you, everything changes. Show me clearly, what is the message? What is the message for Scorpio, please? So they want me to point something out. You're forgiving the past, but you're not going back to the past. Okay? I want to make that clear. You are moving on into your freedom, but her back is turned. So you're not going back and forgiving somebody and then starting up that hurt you and starting up a new relationship with them. That's not what this is saying. Okay? You still have your boundaries, and that's good. And then look, you have a very passionate new beginning that comes in. With the Page of Wands, the pages are a new beginning. It's Wands energy. It's I have a passion for life. I have a passion for the sun. I have a passion for these good things. And when you put that out there, you get passionate news back. You get the job offer, right? If you're forgiving yourself for spending too much money, right? I mean, really, this forgiveness goes a long way. And then all of a sudden, this great new job opportunity comes in. Whatever it is for you, it's still a general reading. And it's going to be different for all of you, Scorpio. But this is the fresh new start, if you will. Show me clearly. What is the message for Scorpio, please? Thank you. Yeah. I love that we have the Tower, because that's an epiphany. That is an epiphany. I am all about the Tower. I love when the Tower comes out for me personally in personal readings. It tells me there's a big shift and a big change. It's an epiphany moment. It's like, oh, I forgive so I can tear down this wall I built and I can allow love in again. Right? If it was a romantic situation. But this is an epiphany card. It is a card of, oh, I get it. So once you do this forgiveness, you get to start over. Right? Because the Tower talks about breaking it all down and starting on a more solid foundation to build this life. Beautiful. What else do we have for Scorpio, please? Show me clearly for Scorpio. What is the message for Scorpio? Oof, yeah, look at that. Talk about forgiveness. This is the card of forgiveness, right? The Hierophant is the card of forgiveness for sins, quote unquote, So what I love about this is I do believe that you take this advice from Spirit. It is an epiphany, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say it's not. When you're ready to forgive yourself, forgive others, forgive the situation, it is an epiphany moment. It's a very spiritual moment. And what comes in is blessings, right? Because he gives blessings. He gives forgiveness and he gives blessings. Big change in your life, okay? Lots of major arcana, Scorpio, which talks about shifting that energy in a big, big way, okay? Life altering in a positive way. Show me clearly. And if somebody actually comes to you and asks for forgiveness, be kind and forgive them. Again, that does not mean you have to let them back in your life. But yes, some of you aren't going to get the apology that you're looking for, and that's okay. You just have to forgive regardless. But it is time to set yourself free here. Show me clearly for Scorpio, please. What is the message for Scorpio? Show me clearly. What is the message for Scorpio? That's too many. Can I just have one or two? One or two, please. One or two, please. And there is something about this too with your reading. I have a sense of calm, and that's way better than hurt and anger. Okay? This gives you that calmness that you want in life too. Look at this. Okay? So what you put out, you will get back tenfold. If you give that forgiveness of self, or if you give that forgiveness for the person who fired you, forgive your, abusive parent, whatever it might be, you get rewarded with more kindness, with more love, with more money. I mean, all of it. Okay? So, Scorpio, please take this seriously. And I just keep saying it because of my own experience. It turns you into literally the magician. Forgiveness is part of the tools we use to create new things in our lives. So use that resource, use that tool. I love this. I love it because it's honest. Not that the other readings aren't. All the readings are honest. But this is like deep down, here we go. Show me clearly, what is the message for Scorpio, please? What is the message for Scorpio, please? Angels, guides, ancestors. What is the message for Scorpio? See? You have light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. That's what forgiveness and love is. That's light. That's you shining your light. And look at, you actually have the card of guidance here. You are being guided to do this. You wouldn't be here. Spirit wouldn't have brought you to this reading, right? Guidance. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. This is a master moment. This is a teaching moment. Okay? Spirit is teaching you the way to freedom and happiness through one of the many tools, but this big, big, big high up tool of forgiveness. So, Scorpio, with that being said, all of my love, light, and blessings to you until next time.